YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of slow. It's nighttime. So, let me start out by saying that we are gonna make a paper tassel today. Yeah! You know, like when I almost said when I was younger. No, but when I started out crafting and I saw my very first paper tassel, I was thinking like, oh my god, I can't make this, but it's actually so super easy, and I wanted to show you because I'm about to make one for my loaded bag, you know, the one where I'm killing the paper pad. Still working on that. But actually all you need to do is to cut and glue some paper. Incredible, isn't it? So a paper tassel is so super easy to make, and I think it's a good addition to everything. You can buy a tassel, of course, as always, but what I did was I took a 3" by 12 piece of paper. You know, it can be 10" long or it can be 2" wide. It's up to you. And I do have this cool die. I believe it comes in a set of 2. And I still have a cold, or it comes and goes, so forgive me for some sniffing or if my voice is different. But this one comes in a set of 2, I'm pretty sure. It has a smaller one too. So I believe this one is like around 3", yeah. And the other one is probably 2". I don't know, it's in the back, so I'm not gonna get up now. But as you can see, it cuts top and bottom and all of these little ones, but it does not cut in the length. So you can actually keep adjusting it. And if you have ever watched my die organization, I will link it down below in the description. You will see that I started out putting my dies on a double-sided tape, but I will not recommend that anymore. I am exchanging them all for a piece of magnet sheet from Dollar Tree, but that's just, you know, for you to see. So yeah, I have this die and it cuts like that. As you can see, it cuts this piece off, and because I didn't line it up perfectly, of course it cut not perfect, but I don't need it perfect for my tassel. I can just cut it with hand. So that's what you get. Both ends are closed because this one is actually to make a flower. I'm not gonna fold this now, but the die is to make a flower. But I make tassels with that. What I did was I cut it straight from the top. Right here, I cut this piece off. And then on the bottom, I cut it off where this ends, the cut. So I get this fringe, right? I think it's understandable. If I find the die where I bought it, I will link it in the description. I don't know. So that's what I get. I get all this fringe. And I did not go further because this piece I can either cut off or fringe myself, and it can be the inside of the tassel. If you don't have the die, you can just go ahead and cut it, you know, like this with scissors. If you can cut straight, you can totally cut it with scissors. You will get the same effect. If you cannot cut straight like me, and my very first tassels, I did not have a die, I would cut it with my paper cutter. So, let me see. Why didn't I prepare? Look, green paper. So all I did was I would line it up. Of course, I would cut it first to the width I want. Let's say I want it to be, that wide, right? So what I would do is I would line it up by 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch, and then I will cut not quite to this line I need, and then I will go ahead and move it 1/4 inch and then cut again, and then I will move again. Where did I move it? Right here? I don't know. I will move and cut. However, you will get the same fringe. It takes a little longer, but you will get the same effect. By not having a die, you can do the same exact thing. Okay, so I think it has taken me more time to explain than it actually will take you to make the whole tassel, you know. You can, you know, to make it a little easier, you can roll the beginning a little bit. You can roll the whole tassel if you want to before you start gluing it. And I'm going to glue it with my favorite right here, art glitter glue, and I have that much left here, but I have a second bottle still, which is incredible to me. Like I told you so many times, I got it from Michelle for Christmas last year. Okay, I also need a string or a ribbon or anything. I'm going to use this light blue string, which I got from Tassel, I think. So just figure out the length you want it to be, you know, and that's it. Cut. Good. Maybe I should find the ribbon organization and put for you down below. For those of you who don't know how to organize the ribbon or strings, this is perfect. Look, I have been doing it for so long, and every time you watch me doing something, it's always organized, isn't it? So I'm not lying, it will stay organized. And I'm not the most organized person. Well, I'm not the organized person. Not the most organized. I'm not even the organized person at all. Yeah, I'm a messy person. I am super messy. You know, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. My whole family is organized. My mom has like almost a cleaning disorder. My sister. But me, you know, I was spared. So what I would do is I would put the string inside my first piece here. I will fold it kind of a little bit because this one I really want to be stuck in there. And I will get my glue. Get my glue. Fold my string, of course, because I need a loop, right? And the ends of my string, I will just glue down there. And that's probably the hardest part of the whole thing, right? Now all you have to do is to put glue on this end where you have a paper, right? Not the fringe side. And you roll. That's how I roll. So you can roll too. Just try to roll it kind of straight so your top looks good, you know. Even if you don't get your bottom straight, you can always straighten it out, but your top should be looking good, right? Because it's very visible and you cannot cut anymore. So to me, it takes just a little bit, you know, a little bit. I'm not a very straight person, so I have to look. The beginning is kind of hard because you have to adjust everything, but after that, you can just absolutely roll everything. Very easy. I would do it with hot glue in the past, before I learned about my art glitter glue here. So before I had art glitter glue, I would do it with hot glue. And right now, I'm seriously doing most of the things I have done with my hot glue. I'm doing with art glitter glue, and everything stays in place. So I have never done a tassel with art glitter glue, but I trust the glue so much that I'm just doing it because I'm pretty sure that it's going to work out. Okay. Look at this pretty thing. Of course, you could roll it a little bit tighter. I did not. I rolled it just like that. Look, there's your paper tassel. All done. Look, my string came out because I was... Okay, Irina. Because I did not roll too tight. It's something like around 4 a.m. But that's fine. I will just push the string back in. I have the little hole here. If you watch my channel for any length of time, you will know that I mess up. And you will also know that I do not cut out my mess ups. Just keep them so you guys know that, you know, everybody is messing up all the time. So if your string came out, all you have to do is just to put more glue on there and push it back in. And that's what I'm doing right now. I have a little needle, and that's good. Some more glue. I'm going to put some glue on top anyways, but I shouldn't have, you know, let it go too early. Whatever. Here's the tassel. Can you see it? Come on, Cam. Show us the tassel. There it is. And now you can always like move it outwards to make it, you know, a little bigger, or you keep it straight, whatever you want to do. I do not like the middle part right here because I should have cut it. So I'm going to just cut a little fringe into that. You can always change everything because it's the very inside. You won't even see what I did. But there is your tassel. And I wanted to, you know, now you can actually like whatever. Let me see where my bling is. Now you can bling it out if you feel like it. So let me see. My bling gets stuck here. I did use this one throughout my project, so I'm just gonna stick with that one and I will bling it out. I will take one strip, and because I know how that is, it's not gonna, you know, stick too good. What I'm gonna do is I will just put some art glitter glue underneath. It's not much. And then I will stick my blingy part on top. Okay. Cut. Push. Something like that. A little more straight, maybe. A little more straight than that. But that's me. Nothing is straight here. So, the rest of the bling, I'll put back on there. Now you can also, if you feel like it, you can put some blings right there or some diamonds or whatever. I just took out these little flowers. I have a video somewhere where I made paper flowers and put on top, but you can also like take little flowers like this and put on top, and I'm going to see if I want to do that. I'm looking what kind of flowers do I have. Let's just take them all out. I have little pink ones. I think I'm gonna do that. I will just try. If it doesn't work out, I can always take it off. But here, I want to use the silicone glue. It dries longer, so I will have to wait until it's dry. But I really don't want to start my hot glue gun for this little flower here. And this is, I showed you before, it's silicone, liquid silicone. I get it from Martha's Creation. And just, I have an Instagram link in the description down below. You can totally go to my Instagram and I follow her. That's how you can find her. I ordered, I believe, 3 bottles from her. I'm still on the first bottle. It's like, I have 1/3 of it left. So I don't use it all the time, but like here, it's basically, I feel like that this is hot glue in cold. The only difference is that it dries longer. So just so you know, this is going to dry longer. And it's kind of like, for what I'm doing, it's hard to do. Because with your hot glue, you would put the flower on there and it would stay on there right away. right? But here it doesn't. It's not going to dry just like that. So I have to be careful. I will show you, but it's not dry, so I will have to put it down and let it dry. Is it visible? I hope. So all I did was just put the 3 flowers on top. You can put like 3 gems on top or whatever you feel like. It feels, I'm sorry, I absolutely stopped talking because I was concentrating. But it feels like, you know, it has the same feel to it like your hot glue. Once you have it down, it makes strings and stuff like that, you know, the spider webs, everything. But there is that. I got my little tassel. Now you can dip this in glue and then dip it in glitter. You can put more bling on there. You can just leave it like that. You could actually put a chain there or something and make a charm. Absolutely up to you. I'm going to just leave it like this and I will hang it from the side of my loaded bag. And let me show you one more time. I hope it's visible, but you know, once this dries, I will take off all the strings and stuff like that. But I have to let it dry. It's going to take 5 or 10 minutes probably. However, so this is your little tassel. And it didn't take me long. Just because I'm explaining, you know, and talking in the video. The video is longer than 5 minutes. But the craft itself, it's really quick. I don't think I need more than 5 minutes to make one. If I just make the tassel and don't get like distracted by all the other things. Okay, guys, that's it. Actually, that's it. I'm still crafting on my, you know, trying to kill my paper bed. So I will share with you in another video. I apologize for, no, I don't apologize, but you know, I'm not posting videos as often as I used to because we had so much stress here at home. But my dad is good. For those of you who know what was going on, he's walking. I'm like, yes. So everything is gonna be better from now on, for me at least, hopefully for you too. I hope you enjoyed the craft. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you are making tassels or not. Maybe you have a better trick than I do. You know, maybe there is a better way. Even though I don't think there is better or worse. But let me tell you real quick why I cut this one out. I cut 2 because one of them I will give as a gift in my loaded bag. You know, I will just fold it and I will put a couple flowers and a little bit of bling. So the person can actually make the same tassel. You know that, right? I did this for my loaded bag, or I'm doing this for my loaded bag because I'm thinking that this will go to a beginner, you know, which can then decide or see how to make stuff. I don't know why I'm rambling and telling you that, but I wanted to tell you that. So if you're making any craft which is quick and you want to send it off to somebody, just, you know, make them like an example so they can do that too. Okay, done now. Like I said, thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and just enjoy your day. I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.